Hi Leo, welcome to your bonus love reading for August 2020. So we're going to start off the reading getting a few cards from this deck. At the end of the reading, we're going to get a few letters from this bag, which can be initials, names, or messages. Okay, so let's see what comes up for you for the month of August. This is a love reading for the sign of Leo for August 2020. Got the Hangman, love reading for the sign of Leo for August. Four of Wands, love reading for the sign of Leo for August. Eight of Cups, love reading for the sign of Leo for August. Nine of Pentacles, love reading for the sign of Leo for August. Ace of Wands, love reading for the sign of Leo for August. Three of Swords, love reading for the sign of Leo for August. The Magician, love reading for the sign of Leo for August. The Empress, love reading for the sign of Leo for August. And the Ace of Swords. Okay, so let's see what you have going on here. And if you'd like a private reading with me, just go to my website, channelguidance.com, and I'll place a link down below. So let's see what you have going on here, Leo. You do have the Hangman as the first card. So the Hangman is telling me that perhaps, in some situation you feel stuck in your love life. I do see kind of like a leaving energy here. You've got the Eight of Cups, which is a goodbye. Ironically, it is lined up with the Three of Swords, which is heartache, a breakup, a divorce. So some of you might be dealing with someone maybe who has left a relationship. Maybe you're trying to get this person to return, because you do have a pretty solid relationship here. You've got the Four of Wands. This is either a marriage or a long-term relationship, a relationship with a future, but there's very iffy energy around it. Like I said, perhaps someone is thinking of leaving, or someone has already left. It can be maybe you're hoping someone is going to change their mind, because we actually have that right here, the Ace of Swords, which can be a change of mind, but also represents the truth, clarity, a clear head. It could be that someone maybe walked away, someone felt they had to move on. That is the message of this card. I need to move on in order to be happy. And I see someone here kind of stuck and in limbo, perhaps waiting for this relationship to come back. Now you also have the Ace of Wands, so this is a new beginning. This is probably what you're hoping to see. This is a new beginning, a clean slate. You also have a heartache here. So some of you, maybe there was a breakup, like I said, and you're waiting for a new beginning with this person. You have the Nine of Pentacles, so this is telling you to look out for yourself. This is saying you've got to make a decision that is best for you. This is about seeing yourself in a positive light. I'm going to get 3 more cards in a minute, so we'll see how this ties in with that. But you do have a new beginning here, even though there is heartache. Even better, you have the Empress. Now, the Empress can represent the sign of Aries, but she's the perfect partner, the perfect relationship, and it could be maybe that someone could be changing their mind about you. Maybe someone felt, again, they had to leave. It's kind of ironic that the breakup card is lined up with the goodbye card, and then there's perhaps a change of mind. Because these 2 cards with the Empress seem kind of out of place. This is the energy of like the most perfect relationship I've ever been in, the person I've loved the most. But there's kind of a change of mind here. Also, we have the Magician, so this is manifestation. This could be that maybe you can manifest a new beginning in a relationship or in a marriage, or if you're single, you can manifest a new person in the month of August. Okay, so let's get a few more. What other messages are there for the sign of Leo for August? You got Four of Swords. What other messages are there for the sign of Leo for August? Seven of Swords. What other messages are there for the sign of Leo for August? And Four of Pentacles. Okay, so let's take a look here. Make sure that you can see what we're looking at. Okay, so I definitely feel that some of you, maybe you feel that this person was the one with the Empress, because this is like the perfect person for you, or someone that you envision as like the perfect person, the perfect partner, the perfect relationship. For some of you, it could be that maybe you're holding on to this person. You don't want to let them go, because I feel like someone has left, or someone is talking of leaving. And someone may actually, need some time. For some of you, the message could be that it's, this person may need some time to see the truth of what you really mean to them with the Ace of Swords, because even though there's heartache and somebody leaving and the relationship in limbo, somebody could see the truth. Somebody could have a change of mind. But I feel like maybe you're wanting to hold on to this relationship. We've got the Seven of Swords, which is kind of hard to say what it means in a general reading, because it can represent maybe it's seeing what you want to see, self-deceit, especially for those of you. I feel like it's self-deceit for those of you where maybe you've been waiting for a really long time. And when I say a long time, I mean like years, and there's zero communication. But for some of you, it can be the person that you're dealing with where they don't want to see something and you need to give them the space and the time to come around, because I feel like this person could change their mind about leaving you here. Again, first card that I pulled for the sign of Leo is you're stuck, you're in limbo, but I still see a solid relationship here, even though someone has left. Okay, so let's see what messages come up from the letters. And this is a mid-month reading, so it's a little bit shorter, but we will go through the letters and see what comes up for you. I'll try not to get it too long, because the last video I uploaded, it was like 23 minutes long, and I don't want the mid-month readings to be that long. Okay, what does Leo need to hear about their love life for August 2020? What does Leo need to hear about their love life for the month of August? Okay, let's get a few more here. There we go. Okay, so right away, I mean, I haven't even turned them over, and I'm already seeing yes. Okay, so let's go through these. We've got H, got a blank one. I use the blank ones if I'm missing a letter to spell out a word. We've got O, O, B. We've got two E's. We've got two R's. Got an A, L, I, T, N, A, D. You've got S, another E, U. You've got I, another N, another I, V, T, another T there, an X, an R, and another I. So lots of I's. Okay, so you might see your person's initials, their name. You might see your name, their name. If a person has a very unusual name, chances are I may not see it. Sometimes I miss even the very common names. But even if I don't mention your person's name, I am going to go through all the letters. Look below the description box. And sometimes I get the best of the phrases and I don't see them after. I don't see them when I'm recording, but I see them after I stop recording. So make sure you check there. Okay, so we start off with yes. Let's see what other things we see here. Okay. So we've got love. Yes. The first thing I saw was yes. I mean, I saw this before I even turned anything over. It was just there. So yes. I mean, we've got yes, I love you. Let's see, what else do we have here? Not a nice word I made there accidentally. We've got hope. Kind of ignore that. Let's see. Again, this is the blank one. We've got he is. Kind of an unusual phrase, but I mean, here it is. We've got he is bored, but it could also be she is bored. And it may not be what you're thinking. It could, if there is someone else, if there is a third party, maybe that person is getting tired of the other relationship. They're bored in that relationship. Because you started with the hangman. It's like you're stuck, and maybe like you're waiting for someone to come around. You're waiting for someone to change their mind. Let's see, what else? Let's see. So right away we saw yes, I love you, and he is bored. So let's kind of move these around, get them out of the way. Again, very kind of unusual message in a love reading, but we've got you need rest. And this could be you need to give it a rest. Like maybe you've been doing everything that you can to maybe bring a relationship back together. You've been doing everything you can to get someone back. The cards, well, not the cards, the letters might be saying you need to kind of give it a rest. You did have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is like, I need a timeout. I need space. So it could be that you need to do that. Okay, so let's see what else. Now, for some of you, I mean, I am seeing something here, and maybe this will apply for those of you where you feel like you need to move on, because we do have, we've got next love. Next love is here. So maybe for some of you, this applies, like if you've been kind of thinking, maybe I should just let this person go. It's been long enough. Nothing's changing. Next love is here. Maybe love happens when you let go. Again, not for everyone, but maybe if you're ready to move on. Also, I mean, this word just made itself. It just happened to be kind of sitting there. We got shy. So maybe this applies for some of you where you just met someone and you're kind of wondering, like, where do you stand? Maybe not much has been said about their feelings. This person could definitely be shy as far as talking about their feelings. Let's see what else. We also have, I mean, this one comes up a lot, and I can't help it. I mean, it's always there, and almost for every sign. We've got I lied. You even got I lied to you. I lied to you. So I lied to you. Let's kind of move things up here so you could see everything. I see. Oh. Let's see if you can see everything that I'm seeing here. Yeah, you can see it. Look at this. You got I lied to you. I see it. And this is what I was telling you with that Ace of Swords that you had in the reading, especially with the Four of Swords. And maybe you need to give someone some space to kind of see maybe that they made a mistake or they need clarity, because the Ace of Swords is a clear head, seeing maybe even a complete change of mind. Someone needs time to see the truth. I lied to you. I see it. Okay. Let's see what else we see here. We've got no. That's the blank one. Well, kind of very similar, but I mean, here it is as well. No lies. No lies. Oops, sorry, I meant to put an E there. Are you tired? You see that? And this could be for some of you where it's like maybe again you're tired, maybe of waiting for answers, you're waiting for someone to come around. For some of you, maybe you're just watching for confirmation. Maybe is it time to move on to someone else? Is it time to maybe meet someone else? Let's see what names I see here. And again, with the names, I may or may not see your person's name, but even if I don't mention it, that's still, if you see your person's name in here, that's still a message for you. So let's see, we've got Dora. I mean, I think if I kind of made every single name imaginable, the reading would probably be an hour long, and this is a mid-month reading, so it's supposed to be a little bit shorter. We've got Ari. Got Ian. Sarah. Got Bo. We have Sue. There can also be Susie, Susan. Oh, right here we have Dawn. So it's going to be a Donna, or maybe a Donald. Let's see what else. Yeah, we've got Laura here. Let's see that. We've got Laura. This can also be Lauren. We also have Sid. So maybe there's a Sydney. Got Val for Valerie. Got Rita. See, we've got Harry. See that there? Not Harry, but we also easily can turn that into Larry. We also have Shane. We have Shane. Let's see what else. We've got Tara. Also have Rory. Can also be spelled with a Y. Rory. Oops, sorry, move that L out of the way. That was probably confusing you. So we've got Adrian as well. We've got Adrian. It could also be spelled maybe with another N and an E. Let's see what else. We've got Brianna. Could also be spelled differently, but the name is still there. Also have Yvette. Oh, here's one that I had not seen. Pretty obvious one too. Pretty common name. We've got Brian. So we have Brianna, but we also have Brian. Again, it can also be spelled a different way. So I think I'll leave it here. And again, it could be that maybe I did not see your person's name. I'm going to try to look at it a little carefully while the video is uploading to see what other names. Usually kind of the longest and the best messages I see after I stop recording. So I always place them in the description box. So just look below the video and you'll see other phrases, other names, whatever it is that I missed. But even if it's not there, that's still a message for you. If you see your person's name, that's still a message. Okay, Leo, this has been your bonus love reading for August 2020. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again next month.